Ladies and gents and the rest, today we're going to be looking at how to do a MOONGLADE with 24s. I'm going to tell you right away that for the last boss, I will only show you how to do 3 kills out of 5. I just couldn't do the other 2 with level 24 and 25. It's ridiculously hard and just poorly designed. It's just we'll get to that. I'm just telling you right now that we're going to do everything with 24s, but the last 3 videos, the last boss, it's just too hard to do with very low levels, and I couldn't do it, I'll be honest. Spent 4 days trying it, couldn't do it, but we'll get to that. Let's go. All right, the first boss is Brumeran, which is Chimera. So what she does is she travels like this. That's her route. She spawns eggs here, here, and here. These eggs turn into, once she does the full circle, these eggs turn into chimeras and come at you like they all go like this to come to your core. All of that, by the way, if you kill these eggs, nothing's going to be spawned from it. All of that doesn't matter, Rob. What we're going to do is, let's just, so the boss travels like this, right? We're going to wait until the boss is in this area. Somewhere here, and we're gonna cheese it. We're just gonna, it's pretty, it doesn't have a lot of HP. Harpies, poison troll, poisoned harpies, cheat death. You do it once or twice, the boss dies. There is absolutely no reason to do this mechanic with eggs and stuff like that. You kill eggs, you kill one egg that's gonna be here just because it's gonna be on your way. Everything else is just before, sometimes the boss dies before this eggs even like turn into chimeras. So that's how fast you're gonna kill the boss. I'm gonna show you a few strategies with few different setups, because for every family I kind of sometimes I would use different things. Like we're gonna use living bomb on Blackrock family. It's gonna be super pooper amazing. It's complete joke. Let's just do this. Okay, here's what we're using. We are using, like I said, troll, poison harpies, cheat death, and the rest we usually fill it up with some other stuff that is from the family we're using, right? In our case, it's a Griffon bandits and the Quillboar. I don't even need bandits with this talent because we're not gonna get to the gold chest ever. So obviously this is 10 million attempts before it worked. So what we're doing here is we need to kill this huntress, and the bandits are probably the best for killing huntress. Then we throw a troll and kill all these harpies. What we do next is we are setting up this troll and harpies to death ball, to cheese the chimera. They're coming up. We need cheat death like this, boom, and that is how we're gonna kill the boss pretty much. Maybe the boss will have a little bit of HP after that. Yeah, so the troll dies, but we have a lot of poison on the boss. Like I said, this is how every single fight is gonna go against this boss. Almost dead. I think, again, I made a mistake. I didn't have a gold for cheat death this time, and everything dies again. But it's no big deal, because we're going to have a troll, and troll just need to do 1 hit, and the boss is going to die. It's super easy. The way you do it is you obviously do million attempts, and then you figure out where things come from, and then you adapt to that, and you kill it. Okay, this is a Horde. We're using Huntress here. Oh, by the way, now we are using Dark Iron Miner. We throw it. It's always in my starting hand. This particular, in this case, I had to switch. I had to put Dark Iron Miner here and Quillboar here, which is not logical because Quillboar is more important. However, if I do this, if I put Quillboar, if I switch Quillboar and Dark Iron Miner, my Dark Iron Miner will not be in my starting hand. It's good when it's in your starting hand because you get the middle summoning stone and you get 2 gold. You get free cycle. So that's important. At least it was in my case. Yours is probably going to be different. So now we are trying to kill this thing that is coming at us. We're distracting the boss, so Guramash doesn't get a lot of damage. So, by the way, we just killed this egg. I don't really care about it, but kill the egg. Okay, so the boss is going to get a lot of damage, but it's not the most important thing. We will set up this, like I said, this poison combo wombo with troll and harpies like that. And here, the boss operates as a normal chimera. Watch. Death ball. And you see, I threw this Dark Iron Miner here. And that allows my army to get closer to the boss before I cheat death the army. These little things that are very important. Okay, now everything is set, everything is cheat death, and we gonna beat the living shit out of the boss. That's it. That's how it's done. Okay, now the third family. Okay, there we go. You see, I have living bomb here, level 23, piece of shit. The reason why I added that, and by the way, we still we have a Dark Iron Miner watch. Boom, you see? Take the summoning stone and 2 gold here. It's a perfect thing. But living bomb, I added that because I did few attempts and I noticed one thing. Watch. You see the thing from the top that is coming at me? They're gonna add more to that. Oh, I didn't need QB, that's why okay. Here is look at the top. You see this? The boss and shitload of things together with the boss. After a few attempts, I noticed that, and watch what I'm gonna do. Living bomb, bam! Everything died, and the boss lost half of HP, and the boss is burning. 6 gold. That's how much we did with that. That is sometimes how you have to do it. If you watch my guides, you should have a burning talent on the living bomb. It's going to be a piece of shit. It's going to be a super joke for you. Okay, so that last combo that will kill the boss is coming. By the way, don't forget the troll attacks with poison and burning right now because troll is physical damage. 2/2/2, cheat death, and the troll is going to kill this boss. Emperor is tanking, troll is hitting, the boss is dying. Super pooper easy, super pooper schmeezy. Okay, here, Undead, we are using the same thing, doing the exact same thing, Dark Iron Miner, Summoning Stone, except here we're using Necromancer. Necromancer actually works really well against Huntresses, even though it's not logical, but slowing the Huntress significantly reduces her potential. So, you see, Huntress died, exact same thing, Harpies, cheat death, bam, same thing, and a Necromancer with his slowing skeletons helps a lot, even though we're using Baron, but I don't see any other skeletons on the map. I guess they all died. See? Necromancer, cheat death, and Harpies did this much to the boss. Exact same thing. You just look for a moment, you do this encounter a few, maybe 10 times or whatever, and you will learn how things are gonna go. Then you go like this again, like I'm doing. I'm just waiting until I have cheat death, like that exactly, because the boss is almost dead. Cheat death on Harpies. Phew! Dead. That's how it's done. Let's keep going. I think it's the last one. Yay! Beast family. Again, we don't have anything new. We're using the exact same units. Mokai, that we'll never use Mokai here. We just need to kill this first pack of like skeleton and the bog beast and those harpies, and the rest is just gonna be a joke. We threw Huntress on the left side to kill spiders because our opening, like the encounter started with spiders. That's why. Okay. Getting ready. Distracting the boss with QB and cheat death. And let's go. Bam, 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 bam. And I don't think the boss will survive that because, yeah. And the boss is also like going a little bit below. I guess that's the route. For some reason, the boss was not even reacting on the troll until it was too late. That is how this first boss is done. Easy schmeezy piece of joke. Alright, Starblaze and Omnuron. I don't know who is who. Here's how they work. Let's get a little closer. Okay. Don't ever touch this guy at the beginning. Excuse me. Don't touch this guy. Here's what happens. This druid heals this guy all the time. And this guy is a bear, is going to be attacking with cleave. So this druid must die first. Or you can just bring it to 50% and this druid will turn into a bird. And it will stop healing the bear. However, it's just easier to completely kill this druid and then kill this bear. So the way it works is... and then I'll show you a few different mechanics after that, because when they die, bad things happen. So, you start from here, you go like this, you take this tower, and from here, you start killing this thing. Obviously, you can take the gold if you have bandits if you want, but it doesn't matter. So that is our plan. So we kill this thing completely, and then we kill this thing. The problem here is that when you kill this druid leaves kind of like this. The poison aura. So if something stays in here, it's going to be poisoned. That's why, not that's why. The problem is that there is a dead zone somewhere around this area here where you can stay and nothing's going to happen to you, nothing's going to hit you. So it's kind of like a cheese mechanic as well. Sometimes, not sometimes, right here, you're going to put your meat wagon and this will kill this boss. And by the way, nothing will be spawned from here ever. When this druid is alive, things start coming from here from time to time. When you kill this druid, nothing's going to come from here anymore. So you throw meat wagon like this, you put it here. And by the way, this tower has this zone here, right? So you spawn it from here, and obviously switch has to point that way, right? So your meat wagon will come like this, boom, will stay here, and will kill the boss. Even 2 meat wagons fit, if you put 2. You can always obviously use Plague Farmers. It's the exact same thing. However, Plague Farmer has 2 weaknesses. Weakness number 1, for some reason, it gets affected by freaking poison aura, and sometimes it dies. Sometimes the boss, the second boss that stays here, when you kill this bird, this boss gets knockback effect. So when the boss hits something, everything around gets knocked back. The problem is that for some reason, boss reacts on the Plague Farmer when he's standing here, because Plague Farmer has a little shorter, I believe it has 11 range, and the Meat Wagon has 12. And that one range difference will make this boss be aggroed by Plague Farmer here. Okay? So Plague Farmers, I use Plague Farmers and Meat Wagons. I'll show you both ways, but you will see what I'm talking about. Long story short, again, you come from here, you take this tower, you kill this left guy, then you start spawning meat wagons here. 1 or 2 will be enough. And then while they are attacking the boss, you just defend here, take the chests, fight, protect this tower from stuff that comes from here and stuff like that. That is a super easy schmeezy fight. Just need to position our cheese units, cheesers, correctly. Okay? All right, let's go. Our first family is Alliance. And as you can see, I have Meat Wagon, and one of the best combos for the ground in general, just so you know, is Fire Elemental and Tyrion, or Shaman. So let's see up. Let me reduce the volume. I have a volume slider here too, see? Again, you might have a different start, but the idea is you take the left tower, and then we go to the left boss. Again, amazing start in hand. Amazing start in hand. No Tyrion. 2/2. We got Tyrion. Gonna heal the elemental. 3 harpies are coming. AI nowadays is very smart. See what it did? It blizzarded my army and everything died. But I will still take the tower, even though it's just not the greatest start. My bandits will take the gold. Yeah. And that will help a lot. I use cheat death just to kill this left boss quickly, because it's not really doesn't have a lot of HP. Torrents here are probably the strongest, the most dangerous unit, because these Torrents have double charge talent, and it's a nightmare. Okay, so my Meat Wagon obviously will be aggroed by this freaking bog beast, but my Harpies will help. Again, the AI is extremely smart, throws Blizzard. I have double Tyrion, but you might not be able to have it. Okay, at 50% it's going to turn into a bird, and it will die before it even does anything. Okay, so now we just need to throw Meat Wagon, and for some reason I did it differently. Oh, okay, Meat Wagon is already there. You see, I don't know if you can see, but the Tyrion was poisoned here. For some reason, like I said, it doesn't poison my Meat Wagon. And look at the boss. See? But technically, it's not positioned correctly. It's supposed to be like right here. So like I said, as close to this thing as possible. But if it works, it works. But don't do it, because if you do it like this with a Plague Farmer, you will see a Plague Farmer is gonna die. And sometimes it wouldn't die, by the way. But you understand the idea. The secret mechanic how to cheese is already shown. So, freaking level 26 torrents are, man, it's a nightmare. With double charge, holy moly. But we keep killing the boss. We give absolutely no, you know what I'm saying, about nothing. And everything's gonna die. No, I mean, not everything's not gonna die, but the boss is dying. All we gotta do is just survive. Even, you see this? The boss killed Kobold and still did not, like, we're not aggroed by Meat Wagon. That's how good it is. So, super pooper low levels. I mean, as low as I had, because my free-to-play account starts looking like a whale account, because I've been playing since the beginning on both accounts. Like, doing this. Okay, whatever. Why am I telling you this? Okay, you understand the main idea of this fight, right? Meat Wagon, after you kill the left guy. Beautiful. Now we're using, now we're gonna use Safe Pilot. Oh, sorry, Plague Farmer. We're doing the exact same thing. Gromash and Shaman, super pooper mega tanky Gromash. We are killing, we're taking the tower. We're gonna kill this bog beast really quickly as soon as we take the tower, because Gromash is like, the bog beast is not armored, so we don't care. Amazing performance by me. Double charge torrent. Fuck you. That's all I can say. It's just, like I said, it's just nothing but a problem. The thing is that you don't want to throw like anything on that side, because it's set up to die, because this bear is gonna kill everybody and it will be healed, like I said, by the left boss. All of that is gonna die. We're just setting up new death ball, trying to take this chest, but it takes forever to actually to take the gold. Actually, I managed to do it. I thought Monkey was gonna interrupt. Okay, so we have Gromash, we have Shaman. I don't know why I threw Plague Farmer instead of Harpies, because I'm an idiot. And I think we're gonna kill this bird now. Not this bird, but the bird boss. Okay. Up, and amazing performance. I think this is the most unsuccessful attempt that I was gonna reset, but I, for some reason, didn't. And you see how much of a joke it is? Even, like, I have super low levels, I'm doing everything wrong, and you know, I will still win. Probably, like, I shouldn't have put this, but like, as soon as I land the kill, I save it, and it's like, and I put it in the guide, right? So again, it's just so bad, super bad. Witch Doctor obviously is a new Quillbore, must have almost in every fight, PvP, PvE. Okay, let's go. Let's try it again. Harpies are only to kill the freaking Tauren. All right. Harpies are coming now. We will do it correctly. We will cheat death everything, and everything is gonna die. Not everything, but the boss, I mean. All right, boom. Okay, our Harvest Golem is coming. We will probably, I don't know if it's gonna die because the Bog Beast is alive. Yeah. And for some reason this Bog Beast is armored. I don't know why. Shouldn't be. But okay, there we go. So our Harvest Golem is alive now. And let's see what's gonna happen. I don't know if I'm gonna show it to you on the screen. Okay. See? It just died. It got poisoned and died. But Meat Wagon didn't die last fight. I cannot explain that. If it's a bug, who could have thought? If it's intentional, like I said, I don't know. I don't understand the logic. Again, we're throwing Harvest Golem. At this point, I have no idea that there is a poison aura there. Okay? I'm just throwing things. I'm throwing this Harvest Golem hoping that it's going to work exactly the way that Meat Wagon works. But it doesn't work as well. So, as you can see, this time Harvest Golem, not Harvest Golem, Plague Farmer doesn't die. I don't understand why. Technically, Plague Farmer is more effective against this boss because it stacks poison. It kind of does more damage per second, I think, but it's less. It's not as reliable as Meat Wagon. As you can see, in this unsuccessful attempt, there was supposed to be a reset from the beginning. Dun, 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 dead. Okay. Now I'm gonna show you. You will see that how the right boss attacks with cleave and knockbacks when the left boss dies, I think. Even though it's a very easy kill. Easy peasy kill with Drakisat. Terrible start in hand, that's why I had to throw Plague Farmer. 2-2-2. I'm waiting until I have Drakisat and Shaman. But unfortunately, yeah, there we go, like this. Drakisat obviously is going to kill everything. And ta-da! Tauren is coming. Tauren is going to kill everything. This is a Blackrock family, obviously. That's why we're using things like Pyromancer, because we have a slot for it. Same thing, going left side. We're going to kill left bird. And then we're going to start killing the bear using Plague Farmers. And there's going to be a surprise here. The one I told you about. Huntress, I hate you. Hate you, hate you. My shaman accidentally got armored by another shaman, so it helped a lot. I don't have a cheat death here. That's why sometimes it's a little harder to survive, to cheese things. Yeah, threw armored on my kobold. Amazing value. Amazing. We're gonna throw harpies on that headhunter, I think, because... Oh, no. Pyromancer. Again, we all know it's a complete fucking joke when you use Drakisat. Drakisat kills everything. He's a min. Now, I'm gonna show you what happens when you throw Plague Farmer on the boss. And the boss, you see that it attacks with knockbacks. I will show you. You will see it really well here. What happens when you throw a Plague Farmer and the boss knocks back somebody. 2-2-2, killing Huntress, taking all the towers. No idea what for, but you know. Okay, Plague Farmer is coming. It's like the worst way to throw Plague Farmer on the very left side. Like I said, you have to throw it on the very right side. Level 27. Oh, by the way, it's level 27 because I have a boost slot here, not because I'm a whale or something. Okay. As you can see, it got aggroed by the boss. For some reason, I have no idea why. So when the boss attacks something and knockbacks it, it for some reason reacts on the Plague Farmer. Because Plague Farmer is level 11 range with this talent, and the Meat Wagon is level 12, so that level 1 range makes a lot of difference. I'm throwing Drakisats left and right, but you know, they cannot even hit the boss. So before they hit the boss, they get knocked back. See what I'm saying? Again, got aggroed. My Plague Farmer aggroed the boss. I cannot kill it. And my Drakisats, as you can see, they can't even hit the boss because the boss attacks, knocks back faster than the Drakisat attacks. Okay? So at this point, I realized that I shouldn't send anybody to hit the boss. I should just send Plague Farmer and nothing else. Otherwise, the boss is gonna attack that and aggro and kill my Plague Farmer. Okay. See, I'm throwing everything from my base so that it takes forever to get to the boss. And this way, right now, Plague Farmer is doing really well against the boss. It's slowly killing the boss. And the boss is dying and the boss is dead. That is how many problems or unexplainable things this encounter has. Let's go. Murkai, one of the fastest, I think. It's like the fastest encounter that I had. I believe it's like my second attempt or something. Super easy. Polymorph. Murkai hits everything around the target that it attacks. So Monk died right away. Taking towers, 2-2-2, taking gold, and preparing, like I said, preparing to kill the left boss. Just saving up the gold. I don't know why I threw Quillbore. I was trying to be cool, didn't work. Obviously, Huntress is gonna kill everything now. Bog beasts, am I not supposed? Ah, yes, bog beasts they have a talent that gives them armor status while they're below 50%. Okay, let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Throw a Murkai. Then polymorph to spawn more Murlocs, right? Very easy to understand. Now we are gonna kill this bird. Bird is a bird. Okay, boom. The bird died. The bird is dead. And now we are one-on-one against this bear. Again, like I said, for some reason these Murlocs were not affected by poison aura. I cannot explain why. Throwing everything on the right side to take all the towers. I have no idea why we need these towers. Plague Farmer managed to get there. On the left side. Okay, and again, you see, get affected by poison aura, and it will die. Bam. I decide to just attack the bear normally, the way you attack any other cheap piece of shit boss in PvE. And that is how I think we're gonna kill this boss. We're just gonna turn it away. Boom, boom. And it knocks back the Quillboar, but it comes back and it aggroes it a little bit, and then boom, 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 we killed it. And the last one is the Undead family. Obviously, Meat Wagon must have. Harpies with cheat death. We have slots for cheat death. Amazing by default. And we're using Sylvanas here. I have no idea why I'm using this idiotic talent and not the arrow. I don't know. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Throwing Harpies only when a Huntress is already aggroed by the core, because we want our Harpies to be alive and kill everything, right? Using classic combo for Earth, Fire Elemental, and Shaman. Armoring Fire Elemental, take the tower very easily. And we go on the left side, not right side, left side. There we go, left side. Sometimes I forget to switch. Preparing to kill Moonkins, throw a second Fire Elemental. This Death Ball is kind of serious thing, you know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, our Meat Wagon is just, yeah, it's not gonna make it. We're throwing Cheat Death because our Tauren, their Tauren is attacking our Shaman. That's why we're throwing Cheat Death. These two Fire Elementals, they're just gonna destroy the crap out of the boss. Alright, we lost our Meat Wagon, but we'll have more. And I don't know if I'm gonna ever use Sylvanas here. I decided to try her, but I never spawned Sylvanas in this encounter, I think. Maybe I did. Anyway, we killed the bird, and now all we need to do is, for some reason, I paused it and didn't cut it out, but forgive me for it. I'm trying to be... Oh, there we go, unpaused. Easy peasy. It was super fast. Oh, by the way, I threw Sylvanas for the first time in this encounter. She's great. Hits like truck, and I armored Sylvanas, so she's also a badass now. I'm taking all these towers for some reason. I don't know what for, but I don't know. All I need to do is just throw the Meat Wagon on the left side, and that's it. But nobody cares, right? But everything, as you can see, is super pooper logical. We're just taking gold chests, Did I? Yeah, so my Banshee made it actually and did get into the boss. And finally, on the left side, throwing the Meat Wagon, waiting till Meat Wagon gets there and kills the boss. And at the same time, we're just gonna defend. See? Gives absolutely no crap about our Meat Wagon. I think we're gonna spawn another one on the left side. Okay, spawning Harpies, healing everything. These two level 26 guys are extremely hard to kill because we're level 24s. Switching to the right so our Shaman doesn't go up there. Meat Wagon, the second Meat Wagon is coming, and that is how we're gonna kill the boss. Easily peasily. Now we have two. Boom, boom. As you can see, Poison Aura does not touch them. I cannot explain why. But we don't need to explain why. We just need to kill it with the lowest level, as low level as possible, right? And that's it. That's how we do it. Pium, 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 pium. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Starblaze and Omnuron, something like that. Boss number 3, Brightwing. The boss that does amazing sounds. Okay, you see this 1, 2, 3, 4 symbols on the ground? Here's how it works. When the encounter starts, let me make it line a little fatter. Okay, the Brightwing is going to be here. 15 seconds later, it's going to get here. 15 seconds later, it's going to get here. 50 seconds later, it's going to get here. And then it's going to 15 seconds later, it's going to get here. And that's how it's going to go. Okay? Doesn't look like arrow, but you understand the point. There is absolute... Oh, okay. This boss obviously has a shield. This shield will be removed as soon as you take all 3 summoning stones. If the boss takes 1 summoning stone, the boss will get a shield again. It doesn't protect him completely from all the damage, but it gives him damage. It gives her, it's a girl, it gives her damage reduction. So what you do is you take all 3 summoning stones and then you just kill the boss. So the problem is that by the way, you need to know one thing that I believe if you go from here, your units go like this. Okay? So when they get here, they're just going to start circling around. That's how they're going to go. When you go from here, it's the same thing. Boom. And then they're going to go like this. Same thing here. I believe they're going to go like that. That's what you need to know. So every time you're going to end up circling around. So you will be able to hit Brightwing from all from all these 4 Brightwings spawn points, or whatever the points where Brightwing is going to be. So the weakness of this boss, there's only one weakness. The boss has attacks on a single target, like 1 target at a time. So for example, 3 Murlocs can tank the boss 3 bosses hits. So we're going to use that, and sometimes we don't have a huge tanks, we just have a lot of little things, and the boss will just, it will take forever to kill all the little things, and we will be able to attack the boss. But there is no general strategy. You just take the summoning stones and you just throw, like, you build death balls that circling around like that, and they will be killing the boss when they see that. One of the best units here is Harvest Golem, because Harvest Golem it's a 3 gold, and for 3 gold you get double HP pool. So it's like the best. It's the highest amount of HP per gold cost in the game. Everything else is just Huntress performs really well, and everything else is just, I think you have to adapt it. But it's a very easy boss. Like Beast Family, I believe I killed it in my first attempt. So you just need to learn, again, you do it like 20 times and then you kind of understand how to do, what to do it, and stuff like that. So let's take a look at the kills. All right, let's go. So here, I don't have bandits in my starting hand. I always throw Quillbore on the right side, and he takes the summoning stone for free. Nothing's going to be spawned. Usually I have to defend against this thing on the left side. By the way, my Huntress has the talent that I had, not the talent that I needed, which the talent that we need is either 50% more damage on the main target or stealth. But for some reason I decided to try this. This is not the best talent. If you have the other two, use any of the other two. Okay, so we took all the summoning stones. Now we are ready to go big deck. And oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that encounter spawns Fury Dragons as well randomly. Don't remember how often, but as you can see, you see it? Boom, there's one more on the right side. Yeah. And by the way, they took the summoning stone back. For some reason I'm lagging because it's a cut from the stream. Tyrion is a really good tank, as you can see. And what we do again, we just throw units. Yeah, usually I go from the left summoning stone. I throw things, they just start traveling around, and whenever they see the boss, they kill the boss. Try not to give your summoning stones to the wolves. Polymorph works really well. I use it almost in every single encounter because Polymorph allows Witch Doctor to do 200% of damage, and Witch Doctor kills everything, shields everything. You know, best unit in the game, in the world, in the galaxy. Don't use a lot of stealth unit by the way, because Brightwing is a Fury Dragon and it sees stealth units. I only use bandits to get the gold chest right. And as you can see, Huntress is just running around, and now it caught the Brightwing and, you know, did a little bit of damage. Here's what we do. We're gonna kill this kobold and we'll take the summoning stone back. Again, this Huntress died. There's nothing we could have done. And that is how this fight is gonna go. We spawn things, they circling around, and they beat the boss a little bit. Eventually boss dies. This is how you do it. There is nothing, no strategies like, oh, you spawn meat dragon here. And you know what I'm saying? No. There's nothing. But it's not hard. It's just, you know, like I said, you have to try it a few times and then you'll kind of know intuitively how things work. Blizzard on my army. Waiting until Fury Dragon starts attacking the core. And yeah, everything dies. 2. By the way, you see how Witch Doctor attacks when when the Fury Dragon blinks away. Witch Doctor keeps attacking. Well, it's like a little bit, but yeah, it's not a lot of damage. Same thing actually with Murlocs. Their attack will fly through the whole map when Brightwing blinks away. Keep taking summoning stones, keep attacking boss a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's done. Maybe people in the future generations will find a better strategy, but this is how I did it. And, you know, I couldn't find any secret mechanics that would help. A little bit here, a little bit there. Alright, Cairn, Bloodhoof. We're using Cairn because that gives extra HP to our Witch Doctor and Tauren, and the Tauren becomes pretty fat, and we use double charge on Tauren. Because I want to have my revenge for the second boss. 2. Bam. And now we're gonna kill this freaking Moonkin. No, we're not gonna kill Moonkin, unfortunately. Same thing, we take towers, summoning stones, and then we kill the boss. Easy peasy schmeasy. Like I said, the plus of the Cairn, because my Cairn is super low level, I don't have any correct talents. I only have one talent, and it's not the right one. That's why we never deploy Cairn. 5 gold, garbage right now. But we use his bonus to get extra HP on our Horde units. This is, I believe, like one of the worst attempts that I've had. But even that was enough to kill this boss. My Tauren is just walking around. It works really, really well against Huntresses. And of course we didn't see any Huntresses because my Tauren was there, right? Okay, Huntress is coming. We're gonna, yes, exactly, we're gonna polymorph Huntress because Huntress is a very dangerous unit. And our Huntress is dangerous, but our Huntress is lower level than their Huntress, so, you know. Finally! Bandits for gold chests. Usually some Witch Doctor takes the gold chests instead of bandits. Because it's never on time. Okay, this is actually a perfect moment. We're gonna do a lot of damage to the boss. Because the boss is hitting my Tauren. And all my ranged units are hitting the boss. So we will do a lot of damage. Pam pam pam. Throwing bandits to stun Moonkin. There we go. Kill Moonkin for absolutely free. It's good to have bandits in front of Huntress because they stun other units like other enemies' Huntress. And you get a lot of value out of it. Okay, my Tauren is gonna kill this Huntress. Yes. We're waiting until Harpies start attacking the core and then deploy probably Griffon. Yeah, and the Griffon will kill everybody. Taking the gold with bandits. Yeah, you see, every time Brightwing blinks to the new place, it spawns a Fury Dragon a few seconds later. So, boom, and we didn't get bonus gold from my polymorph. And as we can see, Fury Dragons have a blink talent as well. A little bit here, a little bit there. The boss dies. Ta-da! Blackrock family, we are using the Emperor. I thought it was a smart idea because we're gonna take Huntress with a burning talent. It's gonna do way more damage to everything, especially the boss. Right? Burning is 8-second duration. And that 8-second duration is, will do a lot of burning damage to the boss. Even though it's supposed to be resistant, but for some reason it worked okay. And our Harvest Golem will do the... Oh, la la! We also have... yeah, I also tried to use Vultures here to see if it, if that makes sense at all. Spawning Huntress. Huntress is gonna kill absolutely everything. And Huntress is applying burning. And the Emperor dies. And doesn't apply shit anymore. So Brightwing blinked away, and all the witch doctors are attacking him from, like I said, this channeling thing works the very funny way. Okay, Emperor. Now we are using, by the way, we are using +2 levels on unit on the Emperor, the talent. We don't really need any talents on the Emperor, but it's there's no point to go talentless if you have something, right? We get 2 extra levels on Huntress or Harvest Golem, which is amazing. Don't get extra levels on Bandits, please. Harvest Golem is going to be way tankier if it's 2 levels higher. Man, I've been trying to take this gold so long. My Kobold would always die. Amazing, amazing positioning. Burning Huntress is going to do a lot of burning damage. And a lot of damage in general. And that's pretty much like this 1/3 of HP was just taking this one attack. Yeah, pretty boring, not interesting. Can't kill it in one attempt. Have to do a little bit here, a little bit there, Yeah, the good thing about vultures is they can, in this encounter, they can kill the kobolds that always take the right summoning stone. Hey, my Emperor is alive, which means we still have burning damage. No, it's too late. Oh, we don't care about this Brightwing because it's gonna die. The core is gonna kill it. Throwing Witch Doctor, building the Death Ball correctly. We're using stun on Harvest Golem, because on average it's much better. You have like 6-second stun. Probably like 5 seconds because your Harvest Golem is lower level. But this 5-second of extra stun allow you to regenerate more gold, right? So on average it's much better. Yeah, I know. You wanted something like Meat Wagon strategy, but no. There's nothing, at least right now. Over time. Maybe Rend would work better. I don't know. I haven't tried it. But, Rend with... I actually tried Harpies and Cheat Death. For some reason, didn't do well. It took like... I did everything ideally. Harpies and Cheat Death took like 20, maybe 15 or 20% from the boss. So it wasn't that good. But that was the first thing that I tried, obviously, because we always do that, right? We don't want to do the mechanics correctly. We want to do it quickly. See, the boss has to attack each vulture individually. You didn't see anything. Okay. Easy peasy, Hogger, which is Beast family. This was my first attempt, and it worked right away. Let's see how it goes. I'm using 3 Murlocs instead of 2 bubbled ones because we have a lot of AoE. Not a lot of, but we have AoE here. And 3 Murlocs, they do more damage if they're not attacked than 2 Murlocs, right? And it takes 3 hits to kill. Like they can tank the boss for three times. Well, obviously, bubbled Murlocs can tank 4 times, but like I said, I'd rather do more damage. And Hogger is actually really good for this encounter because it's going to destroy all the ground units, and on top of that, it's very fast, and it has the extra HP talent. That's why it's going to be way better than any ordinary tank for gold. Plus, Brightwing cannot do a lot of damage to Hogger because Hogger is just gonna runs very quickly, right? Right now he's slow, but in any other case, it wouldn't have worked like that. If the Hogger was spawned like 3 or more times, it would run away from a Brightwing. Dun, 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 dun. As you can see, you know, I'm not saying it's effortless, but Beast Family for some reason performs extremely well on this encounter. Alright, boom. Throw 3 Murlocs. And as we know, yeah, of course, and the boss runs away. 3 Murlocs are monsters. This is probably the first time ever when I think 3 Murlocs are better than bubble ones. Taking the summoning stone back. Oh, and we don't take anything back. Bam! Easily peasily, right? Again, we are using Sylvanas for the Undead family, and we're going to use Necromancers. Necromancers is the key unit for this encounter. It's a range. It spawns skeletons constantly, which means, you know, we can, it has a lot of survivability because of that, right? And it deals with Huntresses really well. I cannot explain why it's not supposed to, but it does work really well against Huntresses. Oh. Something happened with my software. I'm sorry. Taking the gold. Polymorph and everything, which does which allows us our elemental units to do double damage. 200% elemental damage. Boom. Killing Moon King. It looks very powerful, but it's not as good actually. Its auto attack is not that good. That AoE thing. Toot 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 toot. Thank God Brightwing herself does not take summoning stones back. I don't know if I'm gonna spawn Sylvanas here ever. Dun, 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 dun. Throwing bandits. We need extra gold, boys. Extra gold, please. Thank you. Destroying prowlers, because we have a lot of skeletons, a lot of little things. That's all we need to kill prowlers. All right. And that death ball up there is gonna kill pretty much everything now at this point. Bam, 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 bam. And don't forget, in order to kill one skeleton, I think Brightwing has to do like 2 hits. Oh, but Blizzard killed everything. Freaking Blizzard. There is nothing else to say. Polymorphing, taking these 2. Our Necromancer is alive. Freaking Brightwing ran away. Frozen, like Sloan skeletons work really well on the bosses as well. So Undead family is like one of the easiest to do bosses with. Bam. The boss runs away every time my army comes closer to him, to her. Well, same thing, okay? Oh, we just wasted my polymorph. You didn't say anything. Necromancers hit like trucks, by the way. Yep. And I think this is it. Like I said, easy peasy schmeasy. But no, there is no shortcuts. Boss number 4, Cenarius. He only has one mechanic. He heals everything on the map constantly. If you watch the Cenarius preview as a hero when it was demonstrated, he only heals things around him in a little aura. In this encounter, he heals everything on, everything on the map. That's the mechanic. Assuming you're watching this guide because you have low levels and you want some, a-hole strategy to kill everything. Yes, there is one. Obviously, we're not doing mechanics correctly. We're not killing and not taking all the spawn points, all the towers and everything. Here's what we do. We're gonna build a death ball from here like this. Bam. And we will kill the boss right away. So we're gonna do a couple of things here, but we're not gonna take any towers. We're not gonna contest anything. That is gonna be very fast kill, easy peasy. This tower is extremely weak against resistant units, resistant and range units. So if you have range or resistant, use that here. You will take this tower easily, and everything is gonna be fine. And we will need polymorph in every single, for every single family. That's pretty much all. That's it. That's the strategy. All right, let's go. So Fire Elemental and Shaman and Polymorph are going to be the key units in this encounter, as always, right? The problem is that every time you start hitting something, you have to kill it. Otherwise, it's going to be healed to full. So when you polymorph something, this something better die. And you see this AI is so rich, it casts Starfall for like right in front of my core. For some reason, not on my core. And I have to mention that this is a 2 million #1 attempt. And that's why I kind of know what's going to happen. So our plan is we're going to take the left tower, and that's how we're going to get to the boss. Everything else will be ignored. I will also throw Quillboard. This is my first family kill. So, first family kill. That's why I'm doing these things with Quillboard. I will never do it in the future, in the future fights. Okay, we'll wait until all Murlocs start attacking the core, and then our Griffon Rider shows up and kills everything. We're taking the tower, that's the goal, and then after that we keep stacking healers and fire elementals, and that is what's gonna come to the boss. And when something else shows up, keep your polymorph ready. We only throw Quillboard to this top gold chest because we just need to cycle for free. And thing is that the enemy's tower is going to help us. It's going to attack your Quillboard, and it will open the chest. So that way your Quillboard will take the gold very quickly. At the beginning of the encounter is going to be very important when the big pile of units is coming at you, you know. Okay, that's how it's done. Like I said, you keep stacking healers. All right, the Horde. Pretty much the same thing. As you can see, I have Shaman, Fire Elemental, and and Polymorph. This is how you do it. You throw Quillboard to the top of the chest, and the tower hits Quillboard, opens the chest, and it becomes yours. So you will always have enough time to take this chest, so the enemy doesn't take it. Again, Polymorph, and kill things that is Polymorph right away, otherwise it's not gonna die, it will be healed. Starfall on my core, very expensive thing, you know, for 6 gold for nothing. But that's the AI nowadays. Capitalism, eh? Going left, same thing. Stacking range units, elementals, and healers. More elementals and healers. More. We are gonna polymorph Huntress because our Huntress can kill a lot of things behind us. Taking a gold chest again. Everything is fine. Obviously, it's I've done it a million times before this thing worked, but these are the levels that you need. Pretty low in my opinion for this boss number 4. All right, attacking. Always keep your polymorph ready. Yeah, like this. It was a bad idea because these trolls are gonna die now and they will barely do any damage. Shouldn't have wasted polymorph. Well, we're taking a chest, and we keep doing the same thing now. I throw Witch Doctor to get polymorph, then we'll polymorph Prowler and kill it. Even though it's supposed to die right away, but to the tower, but our level is so low so that it doesn't kill the Prowler that can heal. I thought that was it. I was gonna reset that, but my core survives a little bit, and that's gonna be the end of the boss. Yeah. So it's kind of considered an unsuccessful attempt, you know. And that's all you need to kill Cenarius. I expected more, to be honest. That's it. That's the Horde. Next is Drakisat, Blackrock. Super easy, super peasy. Just throwing Quillbore anywhere. I thought that Morlocks were going to come from the middle, but they didn't. Again, I wasted the gold chest. I gave it to them. It's no big deal. I was just going to polymorph everything. Boom. And kill everything. And the Drakisat comes out. Boom. I was trying to deploy Drakisat along with the Shaman, so that Drakisat gets buffed like that. But I didn't have enough gold for both. That's why Drakisat went first, and then Shaman went behind, and I thought it wasn't gonna armor Drakisat. Drakisat, as we can see, level 24, destroys everything because he's Drakisat. Probably the strongest melee unit, single target unit in the game. Hits like truck. Huntress is coming, but we have polymorph for Huntress, so we don't care. And maybe we will, yeah, we decide to polymorph it. Okay, good. Throw in the second Drakisat with the Shaman. In this case, you see this? Our Shaman survives Starfall because it's in the Drakisat's aura. That's why it's enough. Okay, taking the gold chest again. And just throw things to attack behind Drakisat. Griffons, Witch Doctors, and keep polymorph. Polymorph, we need polymorph. That's all we need. Yeah, instead of polymorphing this, I just decide to throw one more Shaman, which is a very smart idea. And then we polymorph. And that, obviously, as you can see, this is not going to survive. Even Onyxia would die to this. So, again, Cenarius. What the hell is Cenarius, right? And that is Charlga, which is a beast family. I didn't find any value in playing Hogger, because Hogger would just be one-shot by the towers, right? And Murloc, everything dies here very quickly. So I decided to go with Charlga, because Charlga at least has, this trait that disables towers, so it's something. And actually it's gonna work. And it works really well. Okay, we throw on Witch Doctor to kill this Chimera. Don't forget, everything is getting healed, so Chimera can actually kill this level 24 core if she's not killed. So your core is not going to kill Chimera solo. Everything is going, as you can see, the same way. We have the exact same units. Shaman, Fire Elemental, and Polymorph. And that is the key to success in this encounter. Harpies die, obviously. Who could have thought? Nervous amazing unit, but dies. Don't have polymorph, that's why Huntress is gonna kill. Oh, no, they're too far. Huntress cannot reach them with the Chakram. We keep throwing healers and fire elementals, and waiting until, yeah. He throws Starfall, and everything here is going to die. Die. Polymorph for free, for nothing. It's not gonna help. I believe these guys are gonna... Oh no, they're not gonna take the tower. So I'm throwing Fire Elemental to kill all the ranged units, and then Shaman behind, and we're going to kill this Bog Beast one day. One day. We need some physical damage, which is Harpies. And that is how we're gonna... Oh, no, or Polymorph. Physical damage or Polymorph. Or both. Da-da-da-da. And Harpies should finish this encounter. I don't remember if I said that, but Cenarius doesn't heal himself, which is pretty much the salvation for us. And the last one is the Undead family. Actually, one of the best, the easiest kills, because our key unit here is Necromancer. And our, Baron Skeletons, we're using Baron, obviously. Baron Skeletons are going to take the right Summoning Stone. And it's going to be our one more deploy spot for us to kill the boss, you will see that I'm gonna lose this left tower at some point, and I will realize that I have a summoning stone captured by my skeletons on the other side. So we'll go from there, and we're gonna finish the boss like that. You will see. The beginning is pretty much the same. Range units, use range units, take the tower on the left side, get to the boss, kill the boss. The problem is that bog beasts are resistant, and necromancer is elemental damage, so we will need polymorph to kill these things, unfortunately. Yeah. And I have cheat death here, so I will be able to, do a lot of dirty things here. Cheat death. We'll kill Huntress, and then we would have to, yeah. Unfortunately, the tower kills everything. Trying to protect my Necromancer by throwing a Quillbore in front of it, so that Prowler would switch to the Quillbore first. Alright. Throw in Witch Doctor to kill Murlocs. And we need a freaking polymorph. We didn't have polymorph, and everything died. Yeah, we killed Huntress, but we almost lost the tower. So we're gonna cheese it. We're gonna cheat death that. And you see, I have a summoning stone on the left side, which is amazing. So our harpies die, and everything else here is going to die as well with one hit. I just realized that Cenarius is hidden with cleave attacks. Yeah, throw in Baron this way, but for some reason he is going a different direction, but that's fine. Welcome to Warcraft Rumble. Okay, and that's how, like I said, we are using this summoning stone. We don't care about this tower anymore. Even though I thought I lost it, but I didn't lose the tower. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cheese like this again with cheese death. And that is how we're gonna finish this boss, I believe. Yeah. Attacking from both sides. It's only possible if you play a Baron, because Baron automatically captures everything with his skeletons, right? That is how it's done, ladies and gents. This is Cenarius. Not that hard, eh? Alright, this is Ysera, the encounter number 5. This is literally the worst thing. Okay, let's just get to the mechanics. So what happens here is, from these 3 points, the enemies will start coming at you. And the game starts, obviously, at 3 minutes and 30 seconds. When the time shows 1 minute and 45 seconds, there's going to be a lot of spiders around you that will start coming at you. When the timer shows 37 seconds, you will win the game. So you cannot make this game faster, go faster or slower. 37 seconds on the timer, the game ends. That's how it works. You just have to survive until that time. There's one mechanic with Chimeras that I noticed. Everything else is just random. I'll show you when we get to the kills. My general advice for this encounter: this is an extremely difficult if you have low levels, and extremely easy if you have high levels. Just like anything in the game, except there is no overtimes, there is no mechanics, there is nothing, there is absolutely no way for creativity. No, just nothing. You either have levels or you don't. And my general advice to you is, don't waste your time on this encounter. Unless you have enough high enough levels, don't waste your time. Just wait until you have it looks green for you. Just come and one-shot that, because you get 300 gold for this encounter. It's a lot of pain in the ass. And for those who don't know, 300 gold is what you get for doing Surge. It's just right. So with level 24s, I couldn't do it if I had level 24s or lower. I'm going to show you 3 kills. One of them is mine with Rend. The other 2 are not mine because, like I said, my free-to-play account has level 24s, which is too low. My main account has level 27s, for example, but if I off-slot them, they're going to be level 24s again. So they're either too high or too low. That's why I couldn't do it. So what I had levels for, I've done it, which is Rend. It's a level 25 deck, roughly, like a little lower than 25, but Most of the units are 25, and the off-slotted polymorph, something like that. So yeah, I will give you an idea of how to do it. We'll talk about it. We'll watch the kills. But other than that, it's so bad. Like there is no mechanic in this fight. Just if you can't do it, just it's not because you're bad. It's just don't go farm levels, go buy levels, and just come back after that. Okay, this is my rend. As you can see, not you can't see anything yet. Everything is level 25 except polymorph. Obviously, right now it looks kind of easy, but when I don't even know what to say about this encounter. It's just you have to survive, and at some point, you see this bottom Chimera is coming. You see this Chimera. This is what everybody will do because it's the cheapest way to kill 3 Chimeras. So what we do is we spawn in Huntress this way. Boom. So the Huntress kills Chimera, and then Huntress goes down to the right side, because when the bottom Chimera is spawned on the right side, a few seconds later there is double Chimera here coming at your core. So you polymorph it and you kill it with the same Huntress. So if you deploy the Huntress down there to kill first Chimera, she will have enough time to reach the second Chimeras, this pair, and kill them with polymorph. This is the cheapest way. It's all about surviving after the fight and just, and keeping fighting. You know what I'm saying? So that Huntress, by the way, she made a full circle, and now she helped us kill this thing. Kill this Ono tree or whatever it's called. So again, you see this Chimera showed up. That means that there we go. The other 2 on the right side showed up, but they're not alone now. So what's for sure is 2 Chimeras. Everything else can be randomly spawned, obviously, and we're just gonna kill that. And that's pretty much what you do the whole fight. What I do is the same thing. I just learn mechanics. Learn when the things are spawned, usually, depending on the units that you have, and the levels that you have. It's kind of the same all the time. Like I said, minute and 45 seconds. It's actually 46. Spiders are spawned everywhere. They're gonna come to your core, or they're just gonna die on their way. I'm using Rend. Rend is really good, always, right? So yeah. That's what we do. We just have to survive until the time shows 37 seconds. It's pretty shit encounter. Did I say that already? Okay. So Huntress is coming. Boom. There is absolutely no instructions for you. You just have to, like I said, the only mechanic that I know for sure is this Chimeras. Everything else you just have to play a million times, and then you will learn how things are spawned in your case, and that's how you do it. There's nothing to say, man. Like I said, as you can see, my deck is Huntress. In my deck, Huntress, Polymorph, Harpies, and Witch Doctor are usually in every single deck. Everybody who beat that with lower than level 27 decks had that, because this is one of the best units. And don't forget that in this pool, the AI has Chain Lightning. So if you have Harpies and they're lower, if they're lower than level 27, they're not gonna survive Chain Lightning. So that's how level demanding this encounter is. All right. This is an undead kill. Yeah, started a little late. We skipped the first like 10 seconds of it, right? Same thing. He has his levels are low enough, but he has level 27 Harpies, which is a huge deal. Like I said, these Harpies can survive Chain Lightning, which is a big deal, because there's not a lot of things in this encounter that can kill flying units. There's only Moonkins, and there is Chain Lightning, and also Harpies as well. The encounter has Harpies in the pool. And obviously we're using Baron because extra skeletons, they slow things, and which is huge, right? I hope you're gonna see. There you go, boom, Chain Lightning, and it didn't hit the Harpies, so it's okay. Yeah, so Harpies are really good. The guy throws Banshee because he knows that Chimera is coming. There we go, took Chimera, and had this Chimera, by the way, killed Raptors. So it's it could be called luck or wisdom. We don't know. Again, same thing. Like I said, Huntress is gonna kill the double chimeras, which is very dangerous. It must be killed. So don't feel free to spend polymorph on that. Right? Again, same thing. Throwing ghouls. I believe the ghoul is level 25 as well, which is a huge deal. And right now it's a very dangerous situation because Prowler and the Fire Elemental, they're very, very, very fat units with a lot of HP. They were hitting the core. Yeah, this nightmare is what pretty much awaits you. There is nothing else to say. There is no recommendations, like I said, except other than knowing that chimeras are gonna come. If the bottom one is coming, that means the ones on the right side are gonna be spawned very soon, right? I didn't even bother to learn timings how often exactly they are spawned because I'm just so pissed, man. This encounter is just such a joke. So as you can see, this guy has a lot of 25s as well, but he also has level 24 Banshee, and yeah, it's a pretty good kill. Obviously my levels are a little lower, but this is the best thing that I could find. I couldn't leave you without any kills at all, right? I could have said, okay, I only killed 4 bosses out of 5 with low levels, and obviously this is not all 24s like the previous 4 bosses, but you know, it's better than nothing, I hope. But like I said, the best advice is don't even do this boss. It's a piece of shit. It's not worth your time. Okay? Come on, boom. Dead. That is the undead kill. And this is the guy who I featured previously. He killed Onyxia with only blues. So now he's doing the same thing with this final boss. Let's take a look at this. Again, for some reason they didn't bother to record the first 30 seconds of the fight, but there's nothing interesting. It's exactly it's boring as fuck. So this is the alliance with Tyrion. Again, he is using 25s. I don't think he has any 26s. So 25 is the highest level that he has, and it's a pretty good kill. He is using Tyrion, and like I said, you see, Chain Lightning is coming. Watch, it saves. Boom, Harpies survived because they were bubbled by Witch Doctor, but they wouldn't have survived if they didn't have the bubble. I'm not saying it's an accident, it's a pretty legit kill, but I'm just saying that most of the time, if you have low levels, this is how you should play. 1,000,000 attempts, and in one of them it will proc ideally, and on a certain moment, in a certain time, you're gonna have bubble when you would have died otherwise, and that is how you beat these encounters. Like I said, it's not worth 300 gold. It's pretty bad. Yeah. And I believe this guy never uses Save Pilot. I don't have the deck list because, like, you can take a look at it yourself, actually, like here. And it's like I said, it's the same thing every time. Harpies, Witch Doctor, Huntress, Polymorph, Ghoul. And he uses, like I said, he has Save Pilot that he never used in this match, I think. If you have a high level unit, you can put it somewhere in the slot. Just to have a higher level of your core, so your core has more HP. That's pretty much the only suggestion. But yeah, I'm honestly not happy with this zone. First 4 bosses were really good until I started doing this last boss and realized, oh no, he just used the first Save Pilot. I believe it was first and only time in this match. Yeah. I'm not in the mood to say something when I'm looking at this encounter. There's absolutely no mechanics, absolutely nothing. You just I don't know. Just have levels and you will survive. Don't have levels and you won't survive. That's it. So this is all I have for you guys today. Yeah. You can talk shit about me if you want. I don't have the last 2 kills. Even if I did, they probably would be like, you know, level 25s and a couple of 27s. I didn't want to do this, you know. Oh, I'm going to have a like, it's going to be like 24.9, but I'm going to have 2 28s, you know, like Pyromancer level 28, one-shots double Chimera. Yay! Well, it's no big deal, right? I tried to reduce, no. This is what I have. This is the lowest that I could find today. Today is what? July 21st when I'm recording it. If I find something better or some the other 2 kills that I that we don't have here, I'll let you know and I'll feature them. That's all.